Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. We're going to be moving this garden bed today. I'll walk you through how I do this. I've actually had to do this one other time before. I just put this in a bad spot. It's not a bad spot, it's a decent spot, but my compost bin, I want to move over to this location. So my garden will now be an L shape, and I'll move this bed to that corner. Free this space up, I can build a new compost bin in this corner. I've been using a single bin compost bin for 4 years now, and it's quite a hassle to, when you turn the compost bin, you've got to take everything out, put it all into buckets or tarps or whatever you can find, and then put it back in reverse order. And that is quite a task. And although it's only done once every 3 months or so, it's still something extra work I'd like to avoid. Where my compost bin is, I don't have space for a double bin. So I'm going to be moving this garden bed to the other end of my yard. This will give me enough space for 2 compost bins side by side. Then when I turn the compost bin, I'll simply be able to turn it once into the bin beside it, let it finish over the next 4 to 6 months, start filling up the empty bin. The process is very simple. We're going to take the soil out of this, going to put it in my gorilla cart. I'll take it over to my location. I've got a tarp on the ground. I will dump the soil onto that tarp. I will disassemble my trellis frame and my netting frame. And I'm going to try to move this as a single unit without taking off the sides. Also using my garden cart, probably with some help from my wife, we'll see. Please stay tuned, I'll give you an update about halfway through. Morning. As it so often does, life got in the way yesterday, so I didn't finish the project. We got everything moved over. Soil is in the tarp in front of me here. All that's left to do is put the soil back in. I placed some cardboard inside the bed. I also made sure that it was held down by all 4 sides of the frame. Frame was put back on. The final pieces for the top will go on after I put soil in. I have one last thing to check, and that is that it's square with my other bed. We're at 40 inches. We're at 39.5. And we were okay. A lot to do today. We're going to fill this bed. I need to relocate my compost bin, and I'm going to build an additional bin. Right now I work with a 3x3 compost bin, and as I said in the beginning, and we're going to build a dual-sided bin, compost bin for me to compost into. So I'm going to get this filled up. I have probably 60 plant starts over on my patio there that we're going to get planted out today, tomorrow night, throughout this week, as they become ready, as they get their second set of leaves. Come back to you after we finish this, putting the soil in. We're all done. The biggest challenge I found with this was actually disassembling my frame. I'll go over the frame in another video. However, moving the dirt was relatively easy. Putting it in the garden cart, putting on a tarp here. As soon as I had probably half the dirt into the bed, I could lift this tarp, put it right into the bed, and then pull the tarp out, and the rest of the soil went into the bed. So all in all, successful. I have space on my left here for a project I've been thinking about, another garden bed. This one in ground, no dig, similar to the other no dig beds that I have, and we'll go over that in another video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.